6.5 minute lunch with a Billy Joe grill tool. William Hovey Smith, 2017. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and we cook wild game. And here we do a deer stir fry with one of my Billy Joe tools. Now, there are a couple of spots on the lens that I didn't see, but there's nothing to be done about it after the fact.
This is Hovey Smith with Hovey's Outdoor Adventures. And we're about to do a little stir fry here. And we've got our cooking sheet hot. And we're about ready to go. So we're going to put some meat on it. Right there. And a few peppers. And some of our vegetables. Now our vegetables are not really thawed yet. This is sort of a hurry up business like we often get into. So we'll put our vegetables over here to the side and put our meat here in the hotter part of the frying. Now what I'm using here is our Billy Joe Rubideoux grill tool here that we made from an old piece of hoe. I'm using it to work the vegetables, get them starting to thaw over here on this little cooler side. While the meat gets just browned a little bit. Now we're not going to put much on this. A little salt and pepper and soy sauce. Let that do for just a second. A little salt. Pepper. And before we add soy though, I'm going to give this just a dollop more oil. It's cooking a little bit dry for my taste. Not much, just a little. There we go. Now, that's doing better. Make a few of these vegetables over here. Now this, and tools like it, have been used for centuries for exactly this use. You don't want a knife blade on here because there's really nothing to cut, although you can cut with it if you have to. At least the soft stuff. And this was made from a very worn out hoe. And it's handled with some of our good Billy Joe Rubideoux wood, in particular with tea olive. The same tree that he sheltered in during a hurricane one time when he was a boy. He was later killed with salt water when it came in, and the salt water took most of their property actually toward the end there. So he went back and salvaged the wood from his tree. It meant really something to him, and so I've used a bit of it to make this handle out of it. Although it's sort of worm-eaten and old by now. I think he was about, well, 35 as I remember when he died. Actually got gator it. Okay. That's looking good. Now is the time for the soy sauce. Place the knife over here to the side in the cool. You don't want to add too much of this. I've already got salt on it. And the soy sauce itself is pretty salty. So this is a pretty simple stir fry. I happen to buy this pre-made, the vegetables, and what it's got in it is small corn, peas, onions, a little celery, water chestnuts. You're not oftentimes put bamboo shoots in mine, and 1 or 2 varieties of bell peppers. This happens to have the yellow bell pepper here, as well as some green I see. But almost any vegetable will do, so long as the cooking time is about the same. These carrots, they apparently already pre-cooked. I mean, that's pretty soft. Yeah. Okay. All right. As much time as it takes to talk about it, I've got lunch. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
This was what was going on before I started cooking on the forge. Yep, I'm making a knife out of that old steel fence post. I am the owner of a new company, Hovey's Knives of China. And this is what some of our Chinese-inspired knives look like that are based on very ancient designs from 2,000 years ago. And here are some more of them. The Billy Joe Rubideoux series of knives is where I take old pieces of steel, like this scythe blade, and make modern cooking cutlery out of them. In this case, I made a chef's knife. In the present instance, I salvaged a piece of old steel fence post from around this old cabin. Now, that fence post is from the 1950s, whereas that cabin chimney is probably from the 1790s. If you send me a piece of reasonable steel, or even in fact an old worn-out knife that belonged to your family, I can take it and remake it or build you a brand new knife. For more information on my books, blogs, and 600 videos, you can go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.